Very soon, inflation ended. And we're talking about a time much, much less than a nanosecond. Once inflation ended, the universe was full of a field of energy, and we'll talk about fields later on. But for the moment, what we're trying to understand is that this energy was rapidly converted into different forms of energy. We've already said that energy can be converted from one form to another, and that's exactly what happened very quickly, and it happened everywhere in the universe. So this happened countless times a second all over the universe. So the energy of the field disappeared and two objects appeared, and they're called particles and antiparticles. And as I've tried to show in the diagram, they are opposite in some way. For example, if they had an electric charge, the electric charge would be opposite. These are opposite types of matter. They both have energy, but the energy is encapsulated into these particles in an opposite way. They're called a particle and an antiparticle. And there were many different sorts of these particles in the young universe. These particles and antiparticles did not last long. First thing to notice is that they were moving about very quickly, and all the particles in the universe were moving, and the antiparticles, they were all moving, and very frequently two of them, a particle and its antiparticle, would meet. Then they would annihilate each other, and their energy would be converted back into this original field. So based on this theory, if what we've just said is true, we would expect that the universe would consist of equal amounts of matter and antimatter. But in the universe today, that is not the case. We only find matter. We never find antimatter unless it is made under special circumstances. And a typical one is in the particle colliders that we make and other forms of high energy activity. Cosmic rays coming from outside the Earth, for example, can create antimatter as they collide with the atoms in the atmosphere. But today, most of the matter around us on the Earth is matter, it's not antimatter. We've been to the moon, and that's definitely not antimatter. If it had been made of antimatter, then the astronauts who landed would immediately have annihilated or their atoms would have annihilated with the atoms on the moon, and we would have seen the explosion from here on Earth. So the moon is made of matter. Most of the particles arriving on Earth that come from the sun are made of matter. We have no evidence that there is any antimatter anywhere in the universe today. Not in great quantities, not to make planets and stars. It's all matter. So, what happened to the antimatter? This is one of the great mysteries of the story, and people have come up with many theories, but we're still searching for a solution to this strange problem. Where did the antimatter go? Thank you for watching.